Hello, to friends and family. I love you. My love. Come here, you. Come here. Greetings from Ocala, Florida. Yay. I do like this place. I like Florida. I don't know what it is about Florida, but I like it. I really do. And man, what a day yesterday. What a day yesterday. Let me go in chronological order though, because I did have a little mishap. Not my fault. Definitely not my fault. Brother was in the bunk. You already know what happened. Brother took a bump. Let me show you. Get it out this way here. Give me a minute. See that? Yeah, that's what's called a bummer. So, I'm in my bunk. It's 4 o'clock in the morning in Howe River, North Carolina. And I feel boom. I mean, shook the truck. I was out of the bunk and outside within 20 seconds. I never saw the dude. Sorry. I never saw the dude. He clipped my mirror right there. And I didn't even know that. Kind of a rookie move. I don't know how I missed it. It was pretty damn obvious. My curtains are shut. So anything outside of the cab, I don't know what the hell is going on out in that world. I just live in the truck, and particularly at night, and that's what I was doing. I was chilling in the truck. That was nap time. So sorry about that. So anyhow, I pop out of the truck. I'm doing a Chinese fire drill around the truck to figure out where I got hit, because I know I did. I can't see anybody. And I'm looking low. I'm looking down, around the tires and the bumpers and the tail lights on the trailer and, the walls of the trailer just above the tires by, say, about 2 feet or so. That's kind of just where I figured I got hit. I don't really have any rhyme or reason for that, but I just figured that's where I got hit. It wasn't until that afternoon when I'm getting ready to go to my appointment at the Walmart DC. It was I think my appointment that night was at 9:30, whatever it was. It was an evening run, 7:30 maybe, whatever. I'm doing my pre-trip. And part of my pre-trip is I cannot stand spots on my windows and mirrors. So they're gonna get washed. That's when I saw the mirror was pushed forward 2 notches, and the fisheye lens there on the bottom was hanging, and actually broke from the actual framework that it's in, and it's got a screw that goes right through the back side of the mirror and kind of holds it in there. That fixture is plastic. It broke. The outside framing was just a little smidge of the corner was broken, and I'm like, oh, okay, now I see what happened. Immediately, pictures, phone call to my risk control manager, and I probably should have called New York. Look, of course, hindsight's 2020. I probably should have called New York and told them, look, I just got hit. I know I did, but I see 0 damage, and I didn't. I didn't see a thing. I didn't see anything. So anyway, that's how that story goes, and it was kind of a bummer. And listen, to that driver's credit, it is very, very possible that driver didn't even know that happened, because he got me with a tail swing. There's no question about it, because that's the direction everybody had to go. That place is tight. Howe River in North Carolina, it's 2 of them at the same off-ramp, 150. And the one that is south of the main highway there is tight. Very tight. So, do I think he knew? Probably. Probably, but 20 seconds is plenty of time to get away. And our cameras don't work once the truck stopped for 10 minutes. The key can be on, but if the truck's motion stops for 10 minutes, the camera's shut off. So anyway, that's what happened there. So otherwise, a really good trip. And then fast forward to yesterday. So a couple of things. I thought my safety record was going to be damaged yesterday. I'm grateful that it wasn't, because I'm going to tell you that it was a very high potential for it to be damaged yesterday. I mean, I zigged when I should have zagged. Florida is an old place. And when you have an old place, you have narrow roads, and they kind of combine it with the new, and they put roundabouts in and all this crap. Well, I come up to a roundabout, and my GPSs both are telling me to stay right. So, not being familiar with the area whatsoever, I stayed right. And that screwed me. That screwed me. I ended up going down this little narrow 2-lane road. This thing's telling me, make a right on this street. So I make a right. Now I'm on a road that's even more narrow. Tells me to make a right again. Boy, I made that right, but I shouldn't have. And I ended up having to back out. I went all the way down the street, 200 yards. So I will say this. I did sharpen up my straight backing skills. Let me tell you. A lot of people say a straight back's the hardest one to do. I mean, I don't necessarily agree with that, but it was a challenge, I gotta say. And man, I don't have any wood in here, and I'm not superstitious in any way, shape, or form, but boy, just a figure of speech to knock on wood. Whew, I got lucky. I didn't clip anything. Okay, I may or may not have had to get up on somebody's lawn, but I didn't hit anything. Whew, lucky. Very, very lucky. So I got turned around. It was kind of funny because I rolled up to a dude. He's like, and I was fixing to make a right, and I'm like, there's no way I'm going to make this. That pole's in the way. There's no way it's going to happen. And he comes up to me and he goes, yeah, I don't think anybody's ever made that turn. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to either. He goes, man, your best bet is to just pull back forward here, back out, backwards across the street you came in on, and then turn back on that street to get turned around so you can go the other way. And that's what I ended up having to do. And as I'm backing out, there's Grandma on the porch with her grandbabies, filming the truck going backwards in front of her house. I stuffed my head out the window and said, well, a little excitement for this morning. She went to giggling. Yeah. It worked out. So I got to the shipper, which is Coca-Cola, in plenty of time. It was in Auburndale, Florida. I got there at 11, which is what my appointment time was. And then the fun begins. It takes you a while to get to the window to check in at a guard shack. It's 2 lines. Pick one. Doesn't matter which one you get in. You just get in line. I did that. And got checked in. They told me to go to the staging lot. Go sit in, B158. If it ain't open, just grab one. Okay. So I did that. 7 hours later, they tell me I have a door. 7 hours later. So I'm like, okay, 212 it is. So I roll over to 212 and get in the door, and I'm in the door for another 4 hours. And what do I have on board? 6 pallets. Orange juice. 6 pallets. 11 hours. Really, I was 15 minutes short of 12 hours. I left there at 10:45 last night. Tired as hell because I didn't know, could I sleep? Should I not sleep? I don't want to miss the phone call for my door. I don't want to miss the phone call that says my paperwork's ready. So you're on edge. You know, I don't care where your ringer's set. You get into freaking serious sleep, man, and you're screwed, man. They're not going to call you back. I mean, maybe they would, but I don't know. So anyway, long story short, I was tired when I left. So I got as far as I could, but additionally, there was another issue. I would have been able to be out of there probably an hour and a half or so earlier because I got a phone call while I'm in the door. Hey, your paperwork's ready, you're loaded, come on over to the guard shack where you came in, pick up your paperwork. And I'm looking out my mirror and the red light's still flashing. One of the ultimate sins of trucking at a receiver or a shipper, which I was at a shipper, you do not move the truck if the light is flashing red. You just don't do it. And I told her, well, the light's still red, so I'm not moving until it turns green. I appreciate it if you take care of it. All right. She said she would. She said she would. She didn't. So an hour later, I call her back. Hey, I'd really like to come over to the guard shack and get out of here, but that red light is still on. All right, I'll call him. All right. That's what I thought you said before. So, half an hour later, the light turns green. I roll up to the guard shack to get my stuff. I look inside. I got to put load bars on there. 6 pallets of orange juice. Just absurd. So anyway, finally got out of there at 10:45 last night, and I started with the heavy yawns, the eyes watering, couldn't keep my eyes open. I refuse to drive like that. I just won't do it. And my dispatcher knows it. My dispatcher's cool as shit, man. I just dig her. She's so cool. She's hard. She'll run you. Oh boy, she will run you, and she won't stop you until it's time to stop. You know, if you're sick though, she's got you. But if you're well and your truck is available, oh, you're gonna run. You're gonna run. So anyway, that's she's just great. I adore her. I refuse to say her name because she deserves privacy. And she is the coolest, man. She's in charge up there, and I can see why. She's freaking smart. Today's travels, don't know where I'm going to stop. I haven't mapped that out exactly yet, but I'm in Ocala. The 75 is directly in front of me. I-75. I'll be taking that north to Interstate 10. I'm going to head west. I got to get some fuel in Midway, Florida, which is just west of Tallahassee. I'm going to go into Tallahassee while Midway, get some fuel, continue on I-10 west into Louisiana, and I'm going to grab that I-49 north, take that up into Shreveport, grab the Interstate 20, take that to, it bumps into Interstate 40, so I'm going to grab that, then to the 287, and climb out of Amarillo from there up into Denver. And then from there, it's a cakewalk up to Cheyenne. Take the 80 across. I'm headed to Salt Lake City with 6 pallets of orange juice. 11 hours. 12 hours. Anyway, that's my update. Thanks for coming along. Swivel. I haven't been swiveling for a minute because I've been in this truck so much. It hasn't. I mean, I'm in like pink status for swiveling, but so we're good there. You do know who to know. You at your boy Clydesdale. I'm running Leonard's Express solo OTR. I'll have it no other way. And then we're rolling Salt Lake City. do something nice for somebody. You know who love you. Peace.